I didn't have any fluid retention. I did lose weight in both my pregnancies. I was pretty healthy physically in
Yeah.
both of my pregnancies. Just mentally, like the first trimester of my sons, it was all just stress about having a miscarriage. At 26 weeks, we did have a bleed, ended up in hospital, and we were on our way to see Aquaman the movie, and I went into the toilets and I had a bleed, and I remember crying on the way to the hospital, going, "I'm so sorry," to my husband. I'm like, "I'm so sorry, I've done it again," and just blaming myself immediately. When we got there, the bleeding was unrelated to
Yeah.
the pregnancy. They're like, "It's most likely you've had sex recently and something's been bumped and it's just bleeding from that." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." Um, but one of the nurses, thanks. One of the nurses, when we got there, came in and she was like, "Oh, it's old blood. It's fine." And I was like, "Yeah, but my miscarriage was all old blood. Like, this looks
Yeah.
exactly the same."
Yeah.
And she's like, "You'll be okay." And we were sitting there and the anaesthetist was putting some fluids in me. And I remember her going, anaesthetist or nurse or whoever it was. She's like, "Oh, what were you doing tonight?" And I was like, "Oh, we're actually going to go see Aquaman the movie." And she goes, "Oh, lucky this happened because it's a shit movie." And I just looked at her and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I
I was
might be
like,
having.
"Lucky that I'm losing my baby because I didn't get to see a shit movie." And she went like white when she realized what she'd said. And obviously, they're not as stressed because this is something they see often. They know
All
it's not
day,
an
every day.
emergency. They know it's not the right kind of blood to be miscarriage, whatever.
Yeah.
So
You
they're not
don't, and you
stressed.
haven't had the confirmation that everything's okay at that
Yeah,
stage.
I don't. And she's just said this. She went white as a sheet. I did
Yeah.
not see that woman again. She swapped beds very quickly. She was like, "I'm out. I am not coming back."
Yeah. Yeah. She's taking the heaviest load to get out of it, doing anything she can.
Yeah. She's just like, "I will go and change 5 shitty nappies. I'm not doing this."
Mhm.
Um, and so that was fine. After that, it was fine. I had an OBGYN who pressured me into getting induced, and that was, we can talk about labour and delivery another day. But my son's birth was very traumatic, to the point that they'd had a crash cart next to me because my heart was being stupid. I ended up having a C-section. And when he was out and my heart was going crazy, I just remember being like, "Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, well, I had a baby. It's fine."
Oh, I ticked a box.
We
Dag.
survived. And I didn't really think of it again because it was over.